Hey everybody, and welcome to another segment of AstrologyAnswers.com's weekly forecast. My name is Terence. The week begins on Monday, June the 27th. This is a very active week astrologically, but starting with Monday on the 27th, the moon is in Gemini. So emotionally, it's compelling us to brainstorm, to running errands. It's a lot of mental busyness and activity. And Mars, ambitious, assertive Mars, will be in harmony with pragmatic Saturn. It's a very favorable day to get work projects accomplished. Now, actually, this is not the best day to launch any important new business project, start a new job. I would wait until Tuesday because of the new moon. But with the Mars-Saturn on Monday, a lot can be accomplished or wrapped up of project you have been working on previously. So on the 28th, on Tuesday, is a new moon in Cancer. There's a new moon every 4 weeks. It describes where our attention is being more drawn to, depending where Cancer falls in your horoscope. This new moon is going to be at 7 degrees of Cancer, and expansive traveling Jupiter is going to be at 7 degrees of Aries. So there is a strong dynamics between expansive, optimistic Jupiter that's going to be influencing the next 4 weeks. I would predict that this would be a very busy month for traveling or making travel plans, but also this is very favorable for publishing or marketing. So in other words, either you're getting on a plane or a boat or a train and getting out to the world, or in business, you are promoting and marketing your ideas, your brand out to the world. Also on Tuesday, that influences the month with the new moon, is that pleasure-seeking Venus is in harmony with Jupiter. So that's just supporting more of a lot of vacations, a lot of pleasurable traveling, but also you could be just staying home and attending parties, really enjoying your relationships, your friendships, your family. That Venus is very sociable. On Wednesday, the 29th, the moon continues in Cancer. Cancer is this more nurturing, family, sensitive energies. On Wednesday, the moon will be in harmony with dynamic, innovative Uranus by mid-afternoon Pacific Daylight Time. That moon to Uranus can really shake up some old stuck patterns and compel us to build more adventure, trying something new, trying something different, getting out of any stuck habits. On Thursday, the 30th, the moon will be stressing us out, creating a lot of mood swings, because late morning into past noon Pacific time, the emotional moon will be in hard angle to impulsive Mars. This can trigger a lot of anxiousness, impatientness, irritability. Also, right afternoon into early afternoon, then as the moon is pulling away from stressful Mars, it is in a hard angle to compulsive Pluto. Moon Pluto can also cause us to go into a lot of deep thinking, but maybe some intense emotional power struggles. Then the moon will be void of course, which means it's no longer making aspects to other planets. So the energy is flat, unproductive. That is from 1:15 p.m. Pacific time until 5:40 p.m. Pacific time. This is best just to stay the course, stay with a routine, but not introduce anything important. Because if you did a chart, called an electional chart, but if you did a chart for the moment you started a new project with the moon void of course, the energy is flat. It takes so much more effort to get it off the ground, or it fizzles out. But by 5:40 p.m. Pacific time, the moon leaves more reflective, sensitive Cancer and goes into extroverted, dynamic Leo. Leo compels us for those next 2.5 days for partying and romance and sports. It's very outgoing, playful energies. So on Friday, the July the 1st, not only is the moon continuing in Leo, but by mid-afternoon, it's going to be in harmony with romantic and pleasure-seeking Venus. So from late afternoon, beginning the weekend to early evening, if you're on the East Coast of the United States, or later in the evening in Europe, this is a very favorable time for attending a party, going to an entertainment venue, having a little romance. Plus Mars, assertive, dynamic, willful Mars, will be in hard angle to Pluto. Fortunately, the moon's in Leo, good with Venus, but that Mars-Pluto, you might be a little bit too intense. The best thing, so you're not becoming overly aggressive to other people, is to channel this energy, and it's strong throughout the entire day. So best before you get to the evening and you're beginning to enjoy the weekend, the Mars-Pluto would be really favorable if you are doing some intense exercising to drain that energy or to refocus that energy out of the body to relax yourself. Could be a good day for some major projects dealing with cleaning out the closet, doing a lot of home repairs, and then also all that intense activity will help you be more grounded and centered. Saturday, July the 2nd, earlier in the day with the moon, well, let's say the first half of the day, Pacific time, with the moon still in outgoing and playful Leo, communication Mercury, restless Mercury, will be in harmony with Saturn. This is good for business, for having common sense, for making some solid long-range plans. But later in the day, the Mercury will be in a hard angle to nebulous Neptune. So the first half of the day, you might be feeling very sure of yourself, of your projects, business plans. But later in the day, Pacific Daylight Time, with that Mercury to Neptune, you may not be so sure, or maybe you're just out of focus and feeling a bit drained from all that work of Mars, Pluto on Friday, and Mercury, Saturn, the first part of Saturday. But a lot can be accomplished. Maybe later Saturday evening, you just want to escape all the responsibilities. Neptune can be very escapist, but you can escape through music, through entertainment. On Sunday, the moon will now be in Virgo, starting at 5:32 a.m. Pacific Daylight Time, and the moon in Virgo will be there for the next couple of days. The moon sets the public tone. Virgo is, on one hand, it's very pragmatic, sensible, and work-oriented. So it's a good moon to start the new work week on Monday. But Virgo is also very service-oriented. And so it may compel some of you to help those in need, to be volunteer and help others, getting involved with community service. So I want to thank you for watching. I hope to see you next week with my next segment. Until then, be safe and well.